Good morning, beautiful souls. Happy Thursday, guys. Let's rock and roll. House. Everyone on the other side, if you heard me, you already know what time it is. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Nothing to see here, guys. Just gonna you know, go back and view some numbers. Shout out to VA. VA, you had a busy evening, didn't you? All right, just by knowing and just by teaching, guys, not just writing numbers down. VA, did you know the reason why your 998 came out? We talked about this. Maybe actually, let's just visit this stuff. Cause that's why I say that's the difference, guys. When you sharing numbers and you're talking about them at the same time, it makes it a little more better. Let's just go back and revisit it. All right. So V8, I had you here, and here were your numbers. All right. We was talking. Mr. Man, you was running your mouth. You was telling us about some numbers. All right. You told anyone if you saw 362 apparently just to play 217, and you might have said vice versa if you seen 217, play 362. All right. Okay, over here, what do we have? Apparently, I was sharing. As I write my numbers down. All right, these are a lot of rules. Nothing that I'm copying off of, guys. Just sharing these. This comes from Let's Make a Billion, guys, for entertainment purposes only. It says that whenever you see anything consisting of any 777 pair, meaning if it would have been in your 4-digit or your 3-digit, you have an attachment here. Over top of these numbers, you have a 998. I was talking about in the 4-digit realm, but it could go for 3s and 4s. So V8, I believe you had three 7s in your pick 4, and the reason why you got 998. And now this is the second time you had this number. Bingo, right? Want to do that again? Whenever you have 998 in any state, guys, you got to play something that's going to consist of a 777. I don't care what other famous single number you put with it, 7771, 7778, 7779. You got to play something in reference to that. All right. If you had 777s in your state, you got to play something in reference to a 998, and that stuff rhymes too. Right. So that's VA. Now let's get back to the good stuff. VA, you also had another number. And I believe if you had this Malongo's magic window, I believe I pointed it out to you. I hope it didn't rock nobody to sleep. And I think you might want to refer to May in DC to also see why this number came about. But I think I'm going to show it to you. You can line this thing up night to night, night to night, night to night. And you had 871 in your state, and here's your 871. Come on, guys. We got to wake it up, guys. We got to do a little better. Here's your 871. You had that a few days ago in VA. And right down there at the bottom, there's your 1625. I ran into a guy on Facebook, and we was talking, man. That's what I do in my spare time, guys. I love Facebook. I love kids. I love those animals, man. And to be honest, I was getting ready to deactivate it, but it's a little brother up there. His name is Byron, man. That guy got my heart so bad. I just cannot deactivate Facebook just because of him. His name is, they are called the Baxton brothers. This guy is so, man, let me just stop talking about it before I get so teary-eyed. And that's real talk, man. I love kids. I love animals, man. But I ran across a brother, and he was like, what do you know about bet any sports? And I was like, well, I know enough to know that I hit a number, and I didn't call the number out to him. And he was like, oh, okay. So I guess he said, well, yeah, he do know what he's talking about. So there's your 1625. That is one pretty number. I'm trying to tell you guys. So if you're in any other state, man, just play it. Whenever you see an 8, a 7, and a 1, I almost want to say it kicks it off, because if you could just go back to DC in May, all right, I think it ran the same course, but this is one pretty number. I played it for a while, I played it for a while. I did not give up on this number, man. To be honest with you, I kind of jumped off of it. But again, viewing this Malongo's Magic Window, you see numbers every day. Every single day you line something up, you're going to see a different number. That's how I know 1052 is going to come out in somebody's state. In whose state, I don't know, right? Because you simply always see it in this square box, 1052, all right? So pretty much night to night, you get you one of these, you always going to line your numbers up. Whatever number came out at night, you line it up. Say if 871 came out in your state, you're going to stick this bullseye right in the middle. And you got you a whole batch of numbers, but you got to have an ass to see these numbers, man. You got to. You got to. So in VA, when you had 871, it was a possibility that you could have got 141. I'm going to just show you how the numbers work. You got 730. I think I called that number out, but we're not crying over spilled milk. You also can use these numbers for 5 digits. I believe Double Red must have heard me say that because they never gave me 5 digits on this instructions, right? And shout out to Double Red, man. Hey, if y'all are hearing me, can y'all say that I'm doing a good job? Leave something in the comments, man. All right, so like I said, guys, I had this thing years ago, just finally started to share it during COVID. Once again, I know y'all get tired of hearing that, saying, man, let it go. You're still talking about the same stuff, bro. All right, VA, you might can get 1181 still. Do you see it? 1181. Guys, give these numbers a chance, all right? Give the numbers a chance. Guys, I know everybody in these lottery groups getting your strings pulled. Guys, I'm going to just say everything sounds good, guys. And trust me, I know it do. That's one reason why I got off of TikTok. TikTok is going crazy. And guess who it is? It's always us beating each other down. It's always us. You can get the most, and I'm not a biased guy, you can get the most sophisticated talking white gentleman or the most sophisticated white woman to share numbers. They don't have not one problem in the world. Everybody is respectable on their page. Because I have seen it. It's a guy on YouTube. He talks very proper. Because I used to correspond with him. And he does his off of a base lottery numbers. And he got like this book. And he said you can write your numbers down. And he just shared numbers every single day. You know, it's been a while since I checked this channel out. I might have, checked him out. Maybe in the midst of COVID as well. Because like I say, man, I was getting very active during that time. Respectable. You look in his comments. You never hear nobody taking no shot at him. It's just like he's a preacher, man. He's just a preacher and everybody is just sitting there holding their Bibles, just listening to him, man. No static. But us, the minute one think that one is getting over or one is getting too much notoriety, it is a problem, man. Every single time. That's why I got off of TikTok. You run into it on YouTube. It's just a little worse on YouTube because you got robots everywhere. You can't stop that. But guys, let me just speak to you, whoever I'm speaking to. Guys, look, you get numbers from everywhere. You gotta decide what number you are going to stick to, man. You got to. You cannot get up every single day. Well, you can do it because you have your own rights to do it. Guys, when are we going to settle down and just say, look, I'm going to play 1 or 2 numbers? When are we going to do it, guys? The same people you hear sharing numbers with you, they got to play numbers too. After they finish hyping you up, pulling your strings, they got to decide what they got to play too after doing all of that, guys. Again, you're listening to a human being, man. When are we going to settle down and say, you know something, I'm going to stick to one number? You had 871 in VA, and again, I never get up here and try to share numbers that already came out. That's something that I don't do because that's easier said than done. But what I'm doing is just showing you, I'm giving you a little example. if you was viewing your numbers from night to night, if you had one of these Malongo's Magic Window, like I'm asking everybody to get one. I don't know if y'all think I'm getting a cut off of this or not. I might can call Double Red today and order something. You know, they might just knock off a few bucks, or they might throw in a magazine. I don't get nothing off of this stuff, guys, for sharing with y'all. So yeah, VA, this is how your 1625 came out. I hope that somebody hit this number, man. And it should have been easy. It should have been easier for you, because if you've been riding with me for the longest and you witnessed me hit this number, you should have said, oh, well, there's that 1625 Mr. Man be talking about. There it is right there. I got to play it. What was so hard about that? If you had a Malongo's Magic Window, you lined 871 up the night it came out, you seen 1625 right there at the bottom. You seen 1025. I know you might have played that. You probably jumped on that. You seen 1127. I know you jumped on that. But you had to say, man, look, there's that 1625. I'm going to go ahead and ride this out. So, with that being said, beautiful souls, man, everybody have a good day. You might have seen something on my community page. Texas, they still playing with that same number. I tried to play 3644 in your state, but something was going on with Bet Any Sports. I thought they said they was going to be down on the 27th, but apparently, see, I guess my numbers in early, guys. It's 340 right now as we speaking. So I plays my number super early. I don't have to worry about that. All right, Texas, you down for 9199. All right, this is a new one, but I still have you down for this number. I like it. I like it a lot. 2554. I don't know what it is about it. You know, I got another way I discover numbers. See, now I actually got to show you the game even more now, so I won't be considered as a copycatter. See, that's the difference again. When you're sharing numbers and you tell people how you got the numbers, it's kind of hard for somebody to try to duplicate you. It's real hard. It's kind of real hard when you're doing that kind of stuff. So, with that being said, beautiful souls, man, Miss Fort, and there you are. Everybody have a beautiful day. Let's go, Miss Fort, 179 and 486. It's had to be VA. So with that being said, everybody have a good day, man. Leave some in the comments, man. Peace out. Much love. Whatever you do, stay out the way.